Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all with the username Tiffany TLC Music, all my own music except one song written for me. I come on most weekdays between 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time for like a half hour, 40 minutes, somewhere in there. Please do consider following, either right now or at the end of the broadcast if you're not already. I especially consider encourage following on Twitter, because there you can watch and also get announcements. I'm opening up Facebook so I can see who's hopping on there. But in general, please feel free if you're hopping on to say hello. You don't have to, you can just listen. Hi, Daniel, how are you doing? By the way, I tried to find the messages you said you sent, and I went to one place and I saw it said messages from Daniel, but I couldn't, when I opened all the messages, I didn't see any messages from you. So it's weird. I couldn't find any. Anyway, sorry about that. I don't know what the heck's going on. I was thinking about trying on a different device, maybe. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to start with I'm So Done because it's been one of those kind of days. I hope it's been a better day for you. How are you doing? Yeah. Let's see. I think you might be watching there on Twitter. Thanks for liking. Welcome, Soviet Fox. How long did these songs take me to write, you mean? Well, gosh, my oldest song is probably, gosh, I think my oldest song, I want to say the early 2000s, but that may be too. Hi, William. How are you doing? Thanks for the likes. Oh, gosh, let's see. I want to be probably one of my oldest songs. Perhaps my oldest song is I Want to Live Before I Die. Let me see. Let me give you a rough idea. Hi, Carrie. Are you watching there on Twitter? I saw that you shared. Thank you. Let's see here. No. Okay. That one was written in 2008. I think that's my oldest song. That doesn't mean it took me. Yeah, that's my oldest song, I'm pretty sure. I Want to Live Before I Die is 2008. Thanks, Carrie, for the beautiful emoticons. It's doing the glitchy thing again. See all those funny letters? What the heck? By the way, I saw that your surgery is the 3rd. That's so soon. I mean, I'm excited for you, but I'm wondering if you're also feeling a little scared having it so soon. Just like, oh, so often you try to get things booked and it's months out. And that's like, oh, really? That's literally next week, right? That's like mid next week, toward the end of next week. I think it's Thursday. And I will be out of town that week. By the way, just for everybody's knowledge, I will be out of town next week, so I will not be on next week. So that means tomorrow and the next day are my last days for like a week and a half total. Because I don't come on the weekends, and so a sip of water. How are you doing, William? I see you there on Facebook. Let's see. Oh my God, Carrie. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so curious what they look like. Do they look like what you'd expect? Are they all looks good? I guess how would you know, they're either a fit or they're not. That's so exciting. And so like big. But do you have any stress about it? It's okay. I mean, I think it's okay to like, not that I need to give you permission, but so I should be back on, assuming I'm well, I'm not sick, nothing's wrong. I should be back on Monday, the 7th. Oh, you're wary of anesthesia. Yeah, I hear you there. Can mess you up, and you've got to have the person know what they're doing. So yeah, I should be back on by Monday, June 7th, if all goes well. And yeah, so we did I'm So Done. I'm thinking I needed that. I could use that like 6 times. I'm thinking I want to do Income Inequality, so I think I'll just do that. Yeah. Do I want to do Income Inequality? I could do My Boys. I might rather do that. My Boys, and then It Was Long Ago, and then When in Doubt, Wait. That's what I'm thinking. I know. I understand, Carrie. Did they allow you to pay in installments? Like, are they going to allow you to... I can't remember what... No, you were going to do credit cards, right? That's not ideal, right? Because the interest... I know you're getting a lot of help. It would be cool if you could get $1 million. But I'm hoping that money keeps on coming in. Oh, that's funny. You're like, really? Me? What time is it over there? It's 5:44 p.m. I'll bet it's quite, because you're in Europe somewhere, right? Am I misremembering that, Daniel? What time is it where you are? Was it? I can't remember. What am I thinking of? So I do want to do my boys. I'm kind of in the mood for something happy. Income inequality is a little depressing. So this is a song about my two sons when they were little. Oh, Daniel, do you have trouble sleeping, or do you just normally like to stay up that late? I used to routinely stay up that late, and I ended up with so many insomnia problems that I followed a bunch of suggestions about how to sleep better, and one of them was like, well, go to sleep early, like closer to 9, which I don't succeed at. I aim for like 10:30. But it's hard because then our time zones don't match up, and that's true with a lot of things online you can't do. That's awesome. That would be so great, Carrie. You paid, how much have you gotten so far, if you don't mind me asking? Because you owe another, how much is for the surgery? Daniel, no. That's normally how much sleep you have, is 3 hours? It's not good for you, Daniel. I don't want to be a lecturing mother, but it's not good for you. Sleep is so important. I've really realized the hard way over time. It's really important. I say as I'm entertaining you at 1:45 in the morning. Oh no. I wish our time zones were better aligned. When Elliot smiles, when Elliot smiles, his light fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a car or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like his love for us all. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. Keegan has questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound. He loves thinking things through. Dr. Seuss stories, and his little brother too. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears. It's huge. Oh no. So dear. I draw them near. They sit hands together, hair intertwined, me too, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, cheeks wet with tears, so, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. Can I try to do all my songs on Friday? If you can, on and on at night. I'm afraid not. I especially will be actually very crammed on Friday. Actually, tomorrow and Friday will be very crammed. As so often happens before you're leaving to go somewhere, I've overscheduled myself. I have a huge appointment tomorrow in person, medical thing, and then on top of my normal work stuff, and then I have another appointment on Friday. It's not in person, but on top of my normal stuff. Like the last couple of days, I've just been feeling so harried, so I'm afraid I won't be able to do that, Daniel. But you do have the replays. You do have the replays. So Carrie, I'm confused about the GoFundMe cut because on top of what I donated, I also gave GoFundMe a tip, which I assumed was their cut. Are they taking a cut out of, like there's a percentage they get? What's the percentage they get? That's not cool. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They got to keep the lights on, but I hope it's not very big. I wouldn't have given them a tip if I knew they were going to take a cut out of the corpus or whatever. Thanks, Gary, for the emoticons. Aminos. They're all little aminos. That fish is kind of weird. What's up with that fish? Looks like it's dying. The one that's like going. All right, so we did. I'm so done. Oof, needed that. My boys. When you came off live, I tried to press on the thing what you send me every time, and that didn't work for a little while. That's odd. So I think what you mean, because I don't personally send anything out when I broadcast, but there are things that go out automatically, like Twitter. Well, every forum that I'm on should send out, ideally every time. You'll have to calculate it. Gotcha, Carrie. A little notification. And so you're saying when you clicked on the notification, it didn't work for a while. That's a bummer. Oops, that was noisy. All right, so let's do It Was Long Ago. This is a love lost song. More philosophical than sad because it was lost a long time ago. So when I wrote the song, it had been over for quite some time. So let's do that song. Sip of water. I'm assuming, Carrie, you probably shopped around and got the best deal, because I know there are a number of those places, right? There's GoFundMe. I can't remember the names of the other ones, but I know that's not the only one. How long have I been live? For years. Well, I started on YouNow in maybe 2016 or... I'm not sure, Daniel. That's a good question. I'm sure I could figure it out. But I think I was then on Periscope for like 3 years or something, and then so it's been maybe 5 years total, maybe longer. But I've only recently in this last year been added Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Before that, it was YouNow, and then before that, it was first YouNow, and then it was basically just Periscope for years. And then recently I added Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, and then Periscope disappeared. And now it's just Twitter. It's confusing. Right, Carrie. Yeah. Don't get me started on that. And not even then, right? Because Facebook wants you to pay to, like, a lot of people who are signed up want notifications. They don't get notified every time. And Facebook says, hey, do you want to push your post? You could pay us some money. So I'm not a big fan. But trying to make a living. They're trying to make a living. Carrie, well, if we're going there, I've been live for 52 years. What? That's good. That's really good. I like that. We each needed so much. When we met that night. We rushed right in. It seemed so right. Neither of us had known true intimacy. So we clung to each other like two lost at sea. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. They say both still in school, and neither of us was really ready. Yeah, we didn't have the tools. We didn't know how to really talk. We didn't know how to really be, and we couldn't find help. Someone to help us see. It was long ago. Friends right now, even more than yesterday. Been decades since we split. We each married anew. We both have kids now, just not me and you. Yet we each have found our way, though on different paths. Still, you're a close friend. Thanks, Daniel, for all those cuties. The distance is not so vast. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. I adore my husband. You adore your wife. We love our families. Yeah, we wouldn't want another life. Yet I still sometimes wonder, what if someone had lent a hand? I still sometimes marvel, imagining where we might stand. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday, even more than yesterday. Hi, Elliot Graham. Elliot is my son's name, but he only has one T. Thanks, Daniel, for all the cute emoticons. Sip of water. Please feel free, if I don't already know, to let me know where you're watching from, how you're doing, or just sit and listen. I love people who wanted to sit and listen too. But I do ask that if you want to stay in touch, if you want to hear me again, join me again live or replay, please do consider following at Tiffany TLC Music. That's my username everywhere. And you can follow on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and or Twitch. I specifically strongly encourage Twitter because you can watch and get announcements there. So that's a good thing. From Carolina, north or south? I'm thinking you dictated that, maybe, and it said back Carolina instead of North or South Carolina. Or from, I don't know. But hello. You are live, the live button, kids sound for 4 and 4, just keep doing the same. Huh? Southwest, okay. So it's South Carolina, in the west part of South Carolina is probably. Well, welcome, Elliot. Welcome back. I know you've been on before, I remember. But I don't know what kid sound is, Daniel. I think you might be dictating as well. I know this has happened multiple times because I'm not sure that's what you exactly meant. Kid sound. I'm not sure what that means, unfortunately. I'm sorry. So let's end on When in Doubt, Wait. I do just want to, so I'm going to do one more song, but I just want to say as well, in addition to urging followers, I'd love that if you can follow. Please also know that I do 99.9% my own music. There's one song, I don't know if that's exactly 99.9%, but there's one song that was written for me that I do, but most of it's acoustic, modern American folk style on guitar, and yeah, gotcha. Well, welcome again. And I do one vocal looping song as well. Mostly modern American folk, but some bluesy stuff as well. I'm working on a song that's kind of bluesy. It's going to be another vocal looping song. I'm excited. I think I'm going to be beatboxing trumpets, so stay tuned. Yes. Too much, Daniel, too much. I have to be very careful because I have a history of being sort of a workaholic, and I would say that if you look at my daily self-care routine and schedule, I have it managed, but I still can slip into that tendency of just expecting too much myself and just like running up against a wall. And so it's a constant management process. It's like when you're a recovering alcoholic, I'm a recovering workaholic. All right. So When in Doubt, Wait. Let's do this one. So this will be what we end off. I usually do like 3 or 4 songs, but usually 4. So this will be the 4th and final song for today. And no, I have the wrong song up. So what did I say? When in Doubt, Wait. Close. There it is. All right. So this is kind of an upbeat song. Well, it is an upbeat song, and it was written about advice my dad gave me that served very well in my life, and so I felt it deserved a song. So every time I need the advice, I can just sing the song to myself. A lot of my songs started that way. Self-coaching songs. Let's see. Somewhere along the line, my daddy told me, when in doubt, doubt is the best fantasy. And as time went by, more and more I could see. Thanks, Daniel. Waiting to be sure was for sure the way for me. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Your choice will be grace. Well, I found getting in was easier than getting out. So I best say no when I had any doubt. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Spotting all the pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots, it takes time. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Thanks for all those likes. And for years now, I've applied this theory. No, for years now, I've applied this theory and enjoyed the benefits repeatedly. So I still say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Yeah, I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Yes, I need that advice a lot. That kind of relates to the workaholism I was talking about, actually. When in doubt, wait. Hold back. Hold back. Stop. Pause. Don't. Anyway, but I think that song could be useful to different people regardless of like whether they have that particular issue. I don't think it has to be. It's also just about taking time to make your decisions, that kind of thing, just in general. Anyway, Daniel, thanks for being with me. Elliot, Carrie, others live and replay. I sure do appreciate you being here. I do come on most weekdays. I'm going to be off next week, so I'm going to be on tomorrow and the next day, assuming I don't have a horrible headache or something doesn't happen, something happens. If that happens, I will announce it on Twitter. And that reminds me to ask you, please do consider following, if no place else, Twitter, because Twitter you can watch and get announcements, but you can also follow on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch and watch at any of those places. The username's the same everywhere. All right. Oh, did you? Well, now you texted me on my my music Facebook page, I'm guessing. I will try again, Daniel. But if I don't respond, you'll know that for some reason it's not showing up. But I will check, I promise. Anyway, thanks for being with me. Sorry it's my last song. But dinner making calls with the family, and I've got a call with my mom tonight as well. Thank you, Carrie. Hang in there. I'm curious to hear what the cut will be for GoFundMe. I hope it's not too big. I hope it's token. I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little peeved that they made it sound like, anyway. All right. But I'm glad you've gotten so much help. That's so awesome, Carrie. It'd be cool if it could be even more, but it is awesome. Thank you, Carrie, at Tiffany TLC Music everywhere. Not quite. In fact, there's a lot of places that I don't broadcast, but every place you want to be. Okay. Take care, everyone. Until next time. Bye.